up, guys? So today what I'm doing is I'm gonna restore the interior of the E46 M3 and just bring it back to life, because I do know, I notice it looks a bit dull. The leather is dull. It's like cracky. It's dried up. It needs some dyeing. It needs some help. So today I'm going to show you guys, how you can help your interior with, just these simple products that I have in front of me here. And I'm just going to go through it step by step and, let you guys know what's the process and what you're going to need. So the first thing is I'm working with black leather. So, working with black leather, this is just a regular can of spray paint. It's black gloss spray paint. And it's good for, good for wood, metal, and a lot more plastics and things like that. So I know a lot of you is going to say, well, you're going to spray paint your seats? Not exactly. I'm going to use this paint as dye. And how I'm going to do that is by using this Klean Strip. This is a paint thinner. So what's this going to do? I'll show you guys how I'm going to use it, but you're going to use this paint thinner along with the spray paint to create a dye. Then we're gonna finish it up with a leather. This is a cleaner, conditioner, and a protectant. So I'm gonna finish it up with this protectant to give it a nice luster shine. And you definitely want to use gloves for this, guys. I've seen people do it without gloves. I don't understand why. These are, chemicals. You're gonna need yourself a sponge. You don't need a sponge this big. You can get a small sponge, but I just happen to have a big sponge, so I'm gonna use this big sponge. And you need a microfiber cloth. This is all we're gonna need. So let's get started. All right, guys. So, it's pretty obvious. You can see the seat is all scratched up there. There's a mark here from, fading. The bolsters, bottom and top. These are always the first to, get damaged. And just, the center, you can see it's old and it's all cracked up. This is what we're going to work on today. You see, I want to restore it back to its original luster, to look like this. To look like just the back part, look fresh again. All right, guys. So what we're going to do, you're going to take your brush, you're going to take your sponge. Then you're going to just make sure you shake up your paint good. Spray some of the paint into the brush. Then you're going to use some of the paint thinner. Now, I'm not going to do this over the seat. I'm going to do it right outside the car because I don't want to pour none of this on the car. Just dab it in there. And just start wiping it. Wiping it on the area. As you can see it's coming back already. But let's get a little bit more paint. Make sure that paint thinner gets in there good. Because you want to make sure you're dyeing this. So the paint thinner takes the old stuff out of the old dye out of the seat, and it starts mixing everything together to get the new dye in there. Now look at that already. Already you can see that bolster is already starting to look 10 times better. So I'm going to apply some more. I'm going to apply some more paint. And then I'm going to apply some more paint thinner as well. Make sure each time you apply more paint, you get all that thinner in. Look at that. That seat is slowly coming back to life. So I'm gonna do this just until, you know, I fill up all the cracks, all the crack areas with enough paint. And then I'll show you guys the next step. All right, guys, you can see that it's coming back to life. Still a few cracks, but it's coming back to life. And let's just keep going. So on the back seat, you guys could see where I started on the left side. You can see the color coming back. And you can see how faded it was on the right side. But right now it's dying in and the color's coming back. Pretty lustrous. You know, got a little bit more work to do on the left side. And then gonna continue to the middle and then on to the right side. On to the driver's side. Same situation going on over here. The bolsters and the inside. We're gonna see the before. And then let's get this aftershot going. Right now, it looks 10 times better than it looked before. So let's go to the rest of the car. You can see on the back as well looks 10 times better. But we're not aiming for 10 times better. We're aiming for 100 times better. So this is just halfway through that we've completed so far. The next step is to protect this, protect it, put the shine, and put the conditioner. So we're gonna continue. All right, guys, so instead of the sponge, I ditched the sponge and I got this microfiber like applicator. It works. It was working for me a lot better than the sponge. So, you know, pick yourself up one of these, or you could just roll the microfiber cloth up. But the paint and paint thinner, the dyeing part is complete. As you guys can see, the leather, it's, you know, it looks a little bit more refreshed now. Still a little dull because I'm going to put the conditioner. Where is it? I'm going to put the conditioner, the leather conditioner and cleaner on next. This is going to be the final step. I'm going to let this soak in for, you know, at least 10 minutes before I start wiping it down. But I'm going to wipe it down with the microfiber. So you guys want to spray this and just make sure you cover all the areas, because you really want this to soak inside and just absorb into the leather. Because the leather needs moisture the same way you need moisture. Also. Now the entire interior is dripping with conditioner. I mean, it's been a long time since this interior have gotten any, you know, attention. So the dye part is over. So now, you know, let this soak in, let this conditioner and cleaner soak in for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna wipe it down with the microfiber cloth and then see the end result. Alright guys, so there you have it. This interior looks 10 times better than it looked before. Like, seriously, this leather is shining, it's glossing. There go the driver's seat. There goes the rear. The rear was not looking anything like this. before. Like, this thing has a new luster. It has a new shine, and quite frankly, I'm pretty happy with it. And I know a lot of people, a lot of you guys might think, all right, hold on, as a matter of fact, let me do the grease test for you. So my hand is completely dry, and that looks like it's wet, right? So you think it'd be like an illusion. My hand is still dry. This is just conditioned leather. It's conditioned, it's been dyed. I give this thing a thumbs up. This thing looks amazing. Front one looks amazing. No, it's not greasy. My hands are still dry. The seat just looks amazing. It's conditioned. It looks beautiful. The center console look beautiful. Like, this looks like black leather. Driver's side seat looks 10 times better. No, it's not greasy. It's conditioned. It's not greasy. It's conditioned. This thing looks... All right, guys. So the job is complete, and I feel great about it. I didn't even know that it was going to come out that good. This is the first time that I'm actually, restoring some real old beat up leather. And I mean, that thing looked brand new, with just these simple products. Now, some of you might think, well, when I sprayed it down with the conditioner, that the dye or whatever was going to come off. But this is the rag that I use to wipe it down. And this rag don't have no black on it nowhere. So don't think, okay, because it's a can of spray paint that, oh, it's gonna come off, or that doesn't make any sense. I mean, try it before you judge it. The paint thinner breaks down the paint and turns it more into a dye than this just being a paint that sits on the leather. The conditioner then smooths it all out and blends everything together and gives everything just a nice, perfect, beautiful, lustrous look. So yeah, guys, that's all you need. Another thing I forgot to add at the beginning of this video, make sure you get a mask, because I'm working in my garage. I mean, if you're working outside, it's a little bit different, but even when you get in the back of the car, you're going to still need a mask. Get yourself a nice, good quality mask, because when you're using the paint and it's paint thinner, those chemicals, it really start to bother you. I noticed that at first when I was in the front seat. And then I was like, I just went and grabbed the mask immediately. Another thing, make sure you get some quality gloves. This paint thinner ate away at 3 of these gloves. I had to then put on, a set of these gloves that got like a protection here. And then I just put my hand inside this kind of like glove sponge, microfiber sponge that I started applying the paint with. So just make sure you got the right protective gear, because it's important to take care of yourself, otherwise you won't be around to take care of the car. But yeah, guys, that wraps it up. I hope you guys like this video. If you found it interesting, please pass it forward to any of your friends or family that could benefit from this. This goes way further than just the BMW community. This is for any car guy, anybody that want to take care of their car. Like and subscribe to this video, to my channel, and I got a lot more informative, educational videos that you guys will learn from. I guaranteed you stick with me, I'm gonna teach you something you didn't know. But until next time, guys, peace and thanks.